Hi, everybody. This is Hal. I'm sitting here with Derek, owner of Dependable Painting and Remodeling. What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Going
How's
good. Yeah, I
everything?
figured we throw something together here real quick to let everybody know a little bit about the face behind Dependable Painting. The leader of the company is usually the most important part of it, even though the workers that actually do the work in the field and the people in the office are critical and vital. You lead the team, so I figured it would be really cool just to get to know you a little bit and so forth. So what's going
Love it.
on?
Yeah. Team effort.
How you doing? All right.
Yeah, doing good. Got a bunch of projects going on right now. Everything from commercial, big office buildings that we got to shoot at, and all the way down to residential and some commercial HOA stuff. So been a diverse month for sure, to say the least.
Yeah, it's amazing that the with all the stuff that's going on in society these days, the political stuff that we don't get into, and the virus and isolation and the economy, and unfortunately, in this environment, the companies that are the fly by night companies, the one and two man operations that don't have the reputation, don't have the history, don't have the following, they go by the wayside because they don't have the corporate fortitude. They don't have the following to survive through an environment like this, where when they, unfortunately for them, when they fall off the agenda and fall off the radar, companies like Dependable, that's when they excel, because you guys are here and you're sticking through it, and you're doing the right thing every time, and people see that. So it's great to be involved with a company like Dependable, Derek. It's been a real pleasure. So
Likewise, thank you.
how long have you been in business?
So we've been in business serving the public in this sector, and I should say the direct public, for 3 years, just over 3 years. And we've been doing this indirectly, meaning we were doing it on the back end for basically a bunch of banks, getting the foreclosures ready to go back to market for basically the last decade. But I say indirectly because sure, those houses ended up to the consumer, but we didn't deal with the consumer directly. And really happy we got out of that. Just on a side note, because we like to be able to deliver the best results possible. And certainly, as you know, the new construction or the turnkey space is turn and burn. How cheap can they get it done for? And I mean, they don't want any suggestions from the pros. It's like, hey, how cheap can you do it? So we
Right.
were able to get out of that. But certainly, when the economy tanked, for lack of a better word, in 6, 06, 07, and 08, we were definitely blessed to, steady work is steady work.
Oh, sure. Yeah, and I'm sure having been involved in some of that turnkey kind of stuff also in the past, I think there were probably some pretty valuable lessons that I took away from that I could bring to the residential market today. For example, yes, it's hugely important to have a quality project using good craftsmanship, good products, and all that, but also being able to look at the project individually and say, okay, but we still have a budget. We still need to do it, within a reasonable amount of money. I mean, not too many people that you deal with have $12 billion sitting in the bank that they want to throw at you to do the project. So the economic part of that industry, part of the industry, it was probably a really good lesson to bring to the residential market and to the current commercial market that you're involved in. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Um,
And
Give me some. What's the important stuff? You own the business. What are the two or three most important things you need to know as a business owner to be successful?
Sure. And what I would tell anybody in any space, no matter what business you're in, and I could go on for days because I've always been a student of business. So not only do I have a huge passion for painting, remodeling, creating, designing, but certainly for business. And the reason I'm so passionate is because it helps other people. There's nothing like giving a person a good job, an opportunity to grow, all the stuff that anybody, me, you, who's worked in other corporate world that is not provided, unfortunately, anymore. So some of the biggest takeaways, and what I would tell anybody is, number one, pay the price today so you can pay any price tomorrow. I live by that in my personal life and certainly in my business. In other words, I'm always thinking of the company, which is most important, meaning my customers and the staff first, not filling my pocket. So we pay the price today so that in the future we can pay any price. We can go through downs, ups and downs in the market and still serve our customers. We can be generous with our customers, etc. And then number two is I always try and operate as a business owner from a give perspective, meaning of 100% of the time, I try and give 75%. So not only do I want to do a good job, I want to help educate my customer. I want to equip them with the tools, which is why, as you know, we do a lot of online videos on, how to hire a contractor. I want to help them to have a pleasant contracting experience, and not just with me and Dependable Painting and our staff, but maybe they hire the HVAC guy. So focus on the customer and operate from a give. And the third thing, and I've learned this over the years, operate from an abundance mindset. I mean, you never want to talk bad about the competition. You have to understand, and you know this very well, how we couldn't do all the work right now if we wanted to, and we're rapidly growing. I mean, there's no reason. I never understood business owners that were, they're like trying to step on the next guy, and it just makes themselves look bad. And at the end of the day, I mean, there's an abundance, and I operate like that even with my customers. Me and you have had in-depth discussions about, maybe Mrs. Smith wants an extra wall plate or something trivial, and we purposely will do it, not just to service her, but to let her know, like, we're not trying to be here to take your money. We're being here to provide you a good product and a good service. And I always tell our customers on quotes, we're really trying to make friends. I mean, in my life, and as well, it's easiest if you have a bunch of customers, they're happy, they give you referrals. I mean, that's what I would tell any business owner. It's super, super important and a vital part of our business. And on a side note, everybody that supported us, me, Tina, my family in this community, we're forever grateful, and we're always looking for ways, like our charity, to try and give back and to be in touch with the community and let them know, hey, we appreciate it. We really do.
Thank you. That's a fantastic transition, because my next question was about the charity, and what's the name of it? Where can we go to contribute to it? Who are we going to be helping? Just a quick minute or two about how you're reaching out to help the community and those that are in need.
Absolutely. And we've always wanted to do this. And even before COVID, we were actively involved in helping people, but it was like more on a, hey, a customer belongs to a church, and we'd find people in need like that. And it dawned on me, I said, you know what? We need to put that forward more so that we can give back and contribute more and let people know that we're here and we care. So we started the Depend on Dependable Foundation. And you can find us at dependondependable.org or dependondependable.com. And pretty much what we do is, as customers do jobs, we offer them the opportunity to round up their bill, and the difference of the invoice we contribute to the charity. And we partner up with a couple churches. One we did some work for was Northridge, and if they have somebody struggling, we are able to go and help them out. And most of the time, it deals in special needs kids, and single moms, and the difficulty me and you both know as parents of that unfortunate situation. And we're able to make it that much better by going in, getting the place cleaned up, keeping up with the house, which, as we know, is a lot of work. So basically, when COVID started, we decided to push it forward even more, because I realized, like me as a father, there's so many families that are affected. I mean, on a moment's notice, they have a job loss or they get laid off. And we really wanted to be able to help and give back. So we basically, as we round up and we collect donations, And then we're always looking for opportunities that are submitted to us. Either we find them directly just by being out in the community, or somebody from a church will reach out and we find a family in need and do our best to help them to the best of our ability.
I love that. And, when you and I talked about getting involved together with all this, the fact that you were doing the outreach to the community, for me personally was hugely important because you're a part of the community today. In today's society, a lot of people don't have that sense of community. They know that they're part of their family. If they know they're a part of their workplace, but many times people forget that they're also a part of the neighborhood, the town, the village, the city, and people in general. And people that remember that and realize that and learn that and support it through charity and helping like that is hugely important to me. And I'm very grateful that you're doing that. You mentioned kids.
Thank you.
What's going on the kid front? How many you got? What's going on? I hear there might be some good news coming along the way. Talk to me about it.
Yeah, we're very excited. So we're very blessed. We have 3 beautiful children. We have a 9-year-old boy. We have a 3.5-year-old girl, and we have a almost 2-year-old boy. And we are really blessed. And we have one on the way. We don't know the sex yet or the gender because we are going to keep it a surprise because we like to live dangerously. But we're really excited and we're really blessed. We've always loved the idea of a big family, and we've always tried to work hard to make that a possibility for us. And we're super excited. I mean, at the end of the day, touching back on what we just spoke about, why do we do all this? And ultimately we do it for our family, our kids, and the community. And I mean, that's it. What is the other reason? And that can also be interjected into my past point of, what to tell another business owner. You can't be focused on only the money. As a matter of fact, for us, it's the most important for me is, can I provide a better life for my family, for my wife, and for my community? Because at the end of the day, I feel like if we can build this big enough, long after I'm gone, this could, help the community for generations. I mean, if you're big enough and you can build a company big enough, you could set up a foundation or a charity that will, help the community long after you're gone. And to me, that's always excited me and something we strive for, and something to teach the kids too. Like, hey, we're all in this together. And I always tease my kids, my 3.5-year-old girl. I say, what do you want to do when you grow up? She says, I want to work with daddy.
Oh, that's priceless. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I told her, as she calls me sometimes, they like to repeat. She calls me Dependable Derek.
I like that. So listen, let me share a picture here, and I want to ask you about it.
Sure.
This is the Dependable family. Why did you guys take this picture? How did you come up with it? Where was it? Who's everybody? We see you in the middle here. Who's everybody else?
Absolutely. So this was actually taken at the first annual Dependable Employees Appreciation Day. So we had a big barbecue here for all of our staff. We had all kinds of food. We got it catered from Los Magwais. We had
Local company.
Yep. And everybody got together just to let them know we appreciate them. And I'll tell you, the reason we did this is because we've always promoted teamwork. I always tell our customers we are quasi employee owned. In other words, I say quasi because it's not formally written on a piece of paper, but we are 100% employee owned. Every single person that's involved in our company, we connect them to the heart and soul of the company, and their pay is based on that, which I call it skill based or performance based. But by doing that, we end up, serving the customers unbelievable, because everybody wants to go above and beyond because they're in it to win it. They got skin in the game. It makes sense, right? They want to do a great job for you, so they don't come back and touch up, because they know that the bigger we grow this together, the bigger they grow with us. So we took this picture. We were just taking a group photo, and that one in particular, the photographer was like, let's do one to show the team spirit. And, in my head, I'm thinking, can we get everybody to raise their hands? But, They did. And this was just when we really started to get a lot of traction. So knock on wood, we've been in business a while, but this is when we really started to expand and put up some good numbers and bunch of happy customers, like really hone in on the processes, the systems. So we were super excited. And I literally did the books that month and said, we need to do something for all the guys to let them know, hey, we appreciate you, you know?
I love it a lot. Thank you. Okay, this is just a quick view of the website, dependablepaint.net. Love it a lot. Let's talk for just a quick second about the Facebook group. Let me go to that.
Oh yeah,
Then
super,
we'll get to the lightning round. Give me 1 second here.
super excited. I love the Facebook group, and you've been an integral part of that. And I
Coming
couldn't
up
be
now.
excited.
Here it comes. Okay, so why do you think why does a painting company need a Facebook group?
That's
Come
a
on,
great question.
what's the purpose of this?
And so what it is the purpose is to, once again, like we harp on, to be in touch with our customers. We wanted to provide them a place where they could go to get information, right? Something that's valuable. I said, after we service the customer, they're happy, we've done the job, everything's good, they're giving us referrals. What else can we do to show them we really care? And I said, you know what we could do, and you helped us come up with this. We could start a group and we can provide valuable content, right? How, like we did last week, how to hire a contractor so that when they hire an HVAC guy, you know, they don't get ripped off, because, you know, from talking to me, nothing upsets me more than bad contracting. It gives us all a bad name. It makes the honest guys like my company have to work harder to gain trust. And it really is an unfortunate problem of our industry. So we said, hey, why can't we make a group, give them valuable tips on how to take care of their home, how to take care of their paint job, how to DIY. I mean, like I said earlier, right, we can't do all the jobs anyway. So why not help the customer out and equip them with the best knowledge we can? We always say in the back office, educate, empower, equip. And that's like,
Say that again. Let's see. I want to hear that again.
educate, empower, equip.
I love it. I love it.
We got that actually from a huge, a great guy, is a big painter we follow out in the Midwest, and I really love the work he does. He's very centered.
Give him a plug. You know his name. Give him a plug.
Yeah, it's actually at the Idaho Painter on YouTube, and there's a ton of DIY stuff. I've actually personally spoke to him on the phone.
Nice.
And he changed the game by bringing the painting company to the spotlight, because there was no large scale YouTube channels. And his motto is educate, empower, equip, and he lives by it. He was able to sell his painting company, and now all he does is run an academy. I actually am going to send my production manager after COVID, if it ever ends, to and I'm sure it will, but I'm going to send my production manager. They have a week course on faux finishes, and that's going to be a great service we can provide our customers, you know, antique finishes, whitewashing and stuff. So I thought that's really awesome. I mean, he gets to try out all the new tools, and he really is a true professional. And a matter of fact, I just saw a video. He was painting a house for a veteran to give back, and he said, hey, this guy served our country in World War II, I believe it was, and now we're serving him. And I love it. I mean, I love what he stands for. Super nice guy. When I started bidding big commercial jobs, he actually looked over one of my bids for me, which was incredible, because I was nervous. I'm like, hey, if we're wrong,
yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
But yeah. So anyway, but I love that.
I guess that's. I'm sorry. I guess that's why you also have the YouTube channel going, where you're putting up videos of projects that you're in progress and doing now that you've completed, and also those home advice kind of videos in YouTube, putting them up on Instagram. You've got all that stuff flowing out there. It's a wonderful way to reach out to your customers. Okay, we're almost out of time. What I want to do here is have a little fun. I call it the lightning round. You ready?
Sure.
Fasten your seatbelt. Not hard. Okay, there we go. Do you have any hobbies? What do? You have a hobby?
Yeah, my hobby really is business. I mean, I'm guilty. Even at night, midnight, studying. Like I really, it's really what I'm passionate about, because it allows you to help people.
Yeah.
Aside from having a good heart, you need some resources and some momentum. So I really am passionate about that.
I see you spending a lot of time online on all the different social media platforms now too. So that can become a business related hobby also. Thank you. I appreciate your support there. Okay. Do you have any pets?
Yeah, I got a pit bull, and we had a cat, and she unfortunately passed away this year. She was sick, I guess. She was pretty young, but we've always had cats and dogs, me and Tina, and now we have just one pit bull who is so I forget what they call her, but she's so loyal to the owner. She's a great dog, but I mean, like, my impression of her when you get home is, "Here you are. Oh my God, you're home. I love you. Stay gone." So
Mine
yeah,
too. Yeah. Yep.
yep.
I love it. Okay. Morning bird or night owl? If I was to pop into your house different times of the day at 6 or 7 or 8 in the morning, are you there drinking coffee, getting ready, or do you want to sleep late and I'll find you at 10 or 11 or 12 o'clock at night doing something? Which,
No, you actually find both. I mean, I try and get in bed around 10, but I sometimes will stay up late reading or studying, but always up early. Because when it's amazing. I tell people, when you're passionate about something, in life, when you're doing what you should be doing, when you can't wait to get up. Like, I literally sometimes, it's almost problematic, can't sleep because I'm so excited to go to work the next day. I mean, and you know me, I work Saturday, Sunday, like, I mean, it's nuts, but I really feel that way. So up early and occasionally up late, but I try not to stay up too late. Nothing good happens at night, my grandma used to say, that late at night.
well, when the new baby comes, you might be in charge of the 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock feeding. So get ready for that. Right?
Yeah, thank God we got him.
Oh, what do you like? Tea, coffee? What do you like to drink? Soda, Red Bull? What's up?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee. I'm a big old school guy. My great grandfather and my grandfather were police officers, so they always drinking coffee, and I
Yeah.
just picked up the habit. I'm always drinking coffee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Derek, listen, I just want to say thank you very much for taking the time. I know that you're really, really busy checking all the projects, doing your estimates, taking care of the office. Um, this is just a few minutes to let everybody know who you are, what Dependable's about, what morals and standards you set for the company. I think it's really important because it's not just a matter of hiring some company that you found. It's hiring the right company. And I think Dependable Painting and Remodeling is the right company. Um, What's the website address? What's the phone number? And then we'll end it.
Sure. And another quick plug. So you can find us at dependablepaint.net. You can find us, of course, on Facebook at Dependable Painting and Remodeling. You can give us a call, 470-322-7107. That's 470-322-7107. You'll get me personally, or Tina. Or you can find us, you mentioned the office. We're very, very blessed and pleased to announce we have a permanent office, 216 East Memorial Drive, right smack in downtown Dallas, where Dallas-Ackworth Highway 381 turns into Memorial Drive, going towards the courthouse in downtown Dallas. We were really blessed. It lets our customers know we're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. If we give you a warranty, unfortunately, a lot of contractors not answering the phone, but we're here. You got real people here. You can find me here. So we're always here to take care of you, and look for the sign on the road. We're very excited about that, and we really appreciate it, Hal.
Thank you very much, Derek. It's been a real pleasure. Send my love and regards to Tina. I'll talk to you soon, and go sling some paint, buddy. Take care.
Will do.
Bye-bye.